Good morning, first graders. Happy Monday. It is Monday, April 20th, 2020. To write that number form, we write 4 for April, 20 for the date, and 20 for the year. This week is Earth Week, and we'll be doing some activities in our science section today where we'll be studying what Earth Week is and then just different activities around appreciating our Earth. In Seesaw, you will find your to-do list, and you will have a number of other activities as well. You'll be doing Reader's Workshop, Word Work, Writer's Workshop, Math, Science with the Earth Week activities, like I said, music and PE. Now, in Reader's Workshop, you're going to be watching a mini lesson, and in the mini lesson, you'll be seeing that sometimes readers can get clues from their stories for how to read their stories and how to bring them to life. Clues like punctuation in the end, punctuation in the middle, special words like bold or capitals or italics, dialogue, quotation marks and speech bubbles, and pictures. In Word Work, you'll be working on contractions. We've done this a lot in Roommate, but we know that when we see words like did and not, we can put them together to make one word that has an apostrophe in it. It takes out some letters, pushes them together, and puts an apostrophe in, and becomes didn't. If we say the word that's, and we see that apostrophe there, we know it's short for that is, and then again, they have. If we put it together, and take out some of the letters and add an apostrophe instead, we get they've. So you'll be working on that in Word Work today. In Writer's Workshop, we're starting a new unit today. This is super exciting. We're going to be writing about realistic fiction. Now, fiction we know is made up, and realistic means it could really happen in real life. So when we read Iris and Walter and the field trip, and they went to the aquarium, that's realistic fiction because that's something that could really happen. And if we read Frog and Toad, that's not realistic fiction because a frog and a toad can't really talk, live in houses, wear clothes, all that. But when we do our realistic fiction writing, we'll get started on some stories today. You'll make up characters. You'll put them in a place that you know. You'll make up some adventures for them, maybe give them a little bit of trouble, and then you'll start sketching and planning across your pages. And I started a story today that I wanted to share with you, and it's about my character. I called her Gretchen. She has a tree fort, and the first trouble she gets in is that she hears some sounds and finds a stranded baby bird right by her tree fort. And you'll see more about that same story in the writing lesson today. And in math, we're going to go into geometry. We've done some of this in Roommate also, but today you'll be talking about the difference between two-dimensional and three-dimensional shapes. Another way you might see this is 2D or 3D. Now, two-dimensional shapes, you'll remember from Roommate, these are the flat shapes, right? And then three-dimensional shapes are the solid shapes, right? Like a ball or a cone or a triangular prism. So you'll be learning about the difference between those two in your video lesson today. You'll have some practice to do with that. You'll have a word problem, and then you'll also have a new fluency practice to check out if you want to do that. In science, you will do Earth Week activities. So happy Earth Week. You'll get a little message from the science team, including Mr. Winter. And they have 2 very simple things for you to do today. You can choose one or the other, having to do with observing Earth and appreciating Earth. And then finally, you'll have a music lesson from the music teachers, and you'll have PE. You'll do some I believe you're going to be doing some, Cosmic Kids Yoga again. Alrighty, I hope you have a wonderful day. I'll see you at 10 o'clock for our weekend news, and I hope you have a wonderful Monday.